Hi ladies, haven't seen you for a while. I have a new addition to my body, which most of you know. We're going to try to do some videos today. Now, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work because I fumble with my left hand. I don't know how you guys are with your left hand, but boy, mine does not work very well, even after this length of time. I can do some things, but playing with paper is not one of them. So anyway, I'm going to get started with the first card, and hopefully this works out for us. Let me get the sample and show you. This is one of them in your kit. Actually, I'm going to show you all of them, okay? There's this one. We're going to do just a little bit of coloring. It's kind of different. We're stamping on designer paper. We did that once before. It was a blue card, special fold. Can't remember the name of the set, but it was just a single flower that we stamped on designer paper. Rather large one, something, wasn't a rose, but something along those lines. Anyway, I'm sure you remember it. So we're going to do that again. Another card is with the dandelion type thing. We're doing a happy birthday in black, white, and yellow, which is one of my favorite color combinations. And this is from Dandy Wishes stamp set. Oh, by the way, the other one is the Dragonfly Dragonfly Garden. This one is Dragonfly Garden. Okay. And this one is Garden Wishes. Okay. And the third card is done with the Dragonfly and my very favorite stamp set, Forever Fern, and a little bit of designer paper. The greeting down there was one of our celebration sets, From the Heart, I believe it was called, and it has some beautiful fonts, some beautiful words with a lovely font. I hope all of you got that. That's all I have. So let me see if I can navigate my way to the pause button, and I will get things ready to show you what's in these kits. Okay, girls, one thing I need to tell you is that it's almost the end of March, and of course our club is actually the 1st of March, so we're just a little behind schedule, and I'm afraid we're going to be behind schedule in April also. As I told some of you, it took me about a month to put your kits together. It just, hate to be a whiner, but it's just really a slow go with one left hand. The first card that we're going to start with is from the Garden Wishes, and let me show you that set, which I didn't do before. It looks something like this. And then it has, oops, sorry, I'm sorry, wrong one. It's the Dragonfly that has that. Oh, I am really confused. Okay. No, it's got to be the garden. Excuse me. Okay, yes, it is the Garden Wishes that we're going to be working with. These are the dies, and the reason that threw me, the die we're using is this one over here, and you can barely see it. So that therein lies my excuse for being so lame this morning. Okay, your kit is the yellow one. It's got a yellow envelope, and inside it you will find a yellow card base, Daffodil Delight. You will find an art piece. It's stamped Happy Birthday, and it is stamped with a couple of stamps from the set. This little guy right here is the background for a flower, and I've used it in this case as kind of a center for this dandelion. This grid looking thing is, I don't know, what are the texture sets? Okay, and then we have a piece of black that's going to frame out the artwork. We have 2 dandelions that have been cut out of black paper, basic black, and a piece of Daffodil Delight ruched ribbon. Okay, so 1 second, I'm going to go see if I can quiet down our little friend who is in the other room, and we will carry on, okay? Oh, I've got a pop-up. That's why I can't, pop-ups. That's why I can't stop this. Can't see the button behind the pop-up. Okay, ladies. Excuse me. First thing that we're going to do, like always, is put our ribbon on. And it's got a little tie, so be conservative. Put a glue dot on one end of this. And oh, we can't do that yet. We have to. No, we can't. We can't put our ribbon on just yet. Never mind. Let's go ahead and layer our art piece. We're going to put that, of course, on top of the black. Now, don't laugh, okay? Hey, that looks pretty good. Wow. Wow. You guys are good for me. That's a first. Now we can put our dandelions on. And the way I glued them is I took my blue glue and put just 1 dot on each one of the little round spots. I don't know what you'd call that. The heads. Seed heads. Hang in there with me, girls. And then I put a couple of dots on the stem. You're going to want to trim it, I'm sure. And obviously where you're going to lay it is on top of your yellow dot. Whoops, it got to go this way. Pretty sure. Okay. And your next dandelion, we're going to do the same thing. Put little dots of glue on the seed heads. I put one right down at the base, and as I said, a few dots on the stem. And this one's going to be a little shorter than the other. Oops. Like so. And then I don't know if I can cut this or not, but I'll try. Cutting has been a real problem. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome. Okay. Now we can put our ribbon. Get a glue dot. You're probably going to want to come up about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, something like that. So turn it over on its face and put a glue dot. If you use your mat, your grid, and then something for a ruler to get a straight line, then you'll know where to put the glue dot. So it's directly across from itself, if you know what I mean. That seems to be a problem for me. Okay, and you put your glue dot. And one on the other side. Okay, now you can slip your ribbon underneath one of those sides. Maybe, oops, sorry, put it on top. Boy, my dyslexic brain, tell you what. And hopefully you're not stuck to your mat. I was kind of a little bit. Wrap this around. And stick it down to the other glue dot. And let's turn it over on the face and see if it looks straight. I think it looks straight enough for government work. Maybe it's, maybe it's a little bit off. Okay, we're going to trim this off the back side. We have our little piece left for the knot. Slip it under there, and hopefully you've got enough to tie your knot. I can't really push down hard enough to make it tight. That's not too bad. Okay, and then we're going to trim it. Good luck with that, huh? And there you have that. We're going to attach it to the base and we will be done. Turn it over on its face and put some double-sided tape or glue, whichever you prefer, on the back of it. Ouch. Sorry. And layer it onto the front of your card. I think that works. Okay. And we are done. If you had this stamp set, you would probably want to stamp a couple of those dandelions on the inside. I certainly would like to do that. I don't think I did on the sample. No, I did not. So here's what we've got, ladies. And I think it probably looks better if you take your stem down further on the page than I did. But it's okay. It's okay. A little blingy inside there might be pretty too. I know y'all like your bling. So that's that one. Our next project is going to be the Dragonfly. This is from the Dragonfly Garden Set again. And you should be able to recognize your kit by all the goodies that are in it, the designer paper, and of course my ever famous favorite, Forever Fern. The face of your card has been stamped for you, of course. This needs a little work here to keep the card base flat, but we'll do the best we can. Okay. Oops. Didn't want to move that. I'll have a hard time getting it back where it belongs. Okay. All right. First things first. The easiest of all. We're going to go ahead and layer our designer paper. Uh-oh, it looks like mine is, no, it goes full length, so it should be the right length for you. If you have any Night of Navy, I would highly recommend that you ink the edges of this. You know how I am, don't you? I'm gonna go get my ink. Hang on. Okay, I'm back with my dauber. In your kit, by the way, you should have three die cuts from the Forever Fern, and then of course your Dragonfly. It's on vellum paper this time. If you wanted to take a blender pen to it, you probably could do that. Yeah, you could. I assume that it would still move on this paper after this length of time. If not, then I guess it's not going to do anything. Okay. Let's go ahead and ink your edges. I finally got a finger loose the other day, which is really helpful. A couple of fingers actually. That was a blessing in disguise. And I can wiggle them a little bit. So I can now pick up some things between these two fingers. I can't grip anything, but I can do this. Kind of like this. See? I can do that. But I can't twist my arm. That's a bad thing. All right. Back to our designer paper. We've got the ink edges inked. Let's put a little bit of tape on this guy. Okay, there we go. All right. And like I said, it goes full length of the card. I did leave about 1/8 of an inch of white showing on the right side. If you want to do that, you can. If not, you don't have to. Up to you. I kind of liked it. I think it gave it just one more little element. Okay. Now, if you want to play around with these to see what your arrangement most pleases your eye, you just go right ahead and do that. I already have, and this is what I ended up with. I've got my green one. It's going to be on the bottom, and the yellow one is going to kind of face to the inside of the center of the face. And then the little blue one, like so. But however you want to arrange them is just hunky-dory, whatever you want to do. I'm going to put glue dots on them. So I'm going to adhere mine. Okay, there's one. Then the yellow one, which I think this is supposed to be eucalyptus. I don't really know for sure, but I think so. It has the shape of eucalyptus anyway. All right, and we're gonna just kind of lay that over the stem portion of the green leaves. And the blue one kind of faces the edge of the card at a bit of an angle. And again, I would cover up the stem. I didn't do that on this one, on the yellow. But, okay, I have stamped this with some grunge that is in the set also, I think. No, there's a little grungy looking stuff, which actually is the little dandelion feathers in this one. You can probably see them there. But okay, time for the dragonfly. He's going to go flying away. You could pop him if you want. If you do, you're going to see the popper behind it. I don't know that that really matters though, because you've got a white card base. So let's go ahead and do that. I didn't pop it on the sample, but I'm going to on this one. Oh boy. Yeah, right. Absolutely. Okay, we'll see how this looks. Why don't you look at mine before you do yours? We'll put our little dragonfly up here. Oh yeah, that works. Like I said, because the card base is white, so it works perfectly. You can't see the pop dot back there. And guess what? That card is finished. Tough one, wasn't it? The next one we're going to be doing just a little bit of coloring, not a whole lot. So I'm going to go get my colors and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies, I'm going to be using my watercolor pencils, my Stampin' Up! Watercolor pencils, and it's the most recent set. I think most of you have it, but if not, that's okay. You can use an older set. I think it's going to have the same colors that we need. I'm going to grab the garden green out of there, and let's see, we're going to get the blue. It's just a light blue. I need a darker color. Night of Navy is in here. Yeah, Night of Navy. And the crushed curry, which is this one. The colors on the top of them are a little bit deceiving, girls. Okay, the card kit is looking like this. Okay, and here's your card again. That's what we're going to be doing. By the way, you should all have a sample sheet in with your kits that shows how the card is supposed to look as an end result, which doesn't mean necessarily that you have to make it that way. I also wanted to tell you that this particular dragonfly has been punched out of the designer paper that goes with this set, and it has various colors of dragonflies on it: green, yellow, blue, terracotta, purple, actually blackberry bliss. So anyway, you probably all have a different color dragonfly. I designed the card originally with a yellow one, and there actually are a few more yellows than anything else, but all the different colors are really fun, and it's a whole very fun set of paper. Actually, take a look at it in your catalog. It's in the mini catalog, or I can show you when we're through here. I think I'll do that. I'm going to show it to you when we get finished. So anyway, this is what you're going to be making. I put a happy birthday in there. If you don't like that, you can possibly stamp on the back side or do a label of your choosing from your stash. You should also have in your kit a piece of foam that's going to layer behind. It can layer behind either the art piece or the yellow piece, your choice. I put mine behind the art piece. But let's see, for the first thing, let's just go ahead and layer the embossed piece. And that's that lovely, lovely Ornate Flowers embossing folder that was new this year. It's really pretty. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, you don't have a happy birthday stamped on the back of yours, but I do. So just pretend like you don't see that. Okay, let's go ahead and, whoops, upside down. You know I'm not used to these little guys. I use the big gun, but I can't operate the big gun right now. So I'm just going to put a few lines of this double sticky tape and place the embossed piece on top of our white card base. And like usual, go ahead and try to smush down the edges a little bit. I'm upside down here. No, I wasn't. I was not. Okay. Get your art piece and let's do a little bit of coloring. Now, herein lies the joke as far as I'm concerned, but I'll try. I will try. Okay, so I'm going to color this crushed curry flowers, which are the ones that kind of look like they could be dandelions. Oh, oops. Oh, I guess we're okay. All of the bigger flower looking things, let's just go ahead and color yellow. Crushed curry, excuse me. You can use, if you have the other set of colored pencils, watercolor pencils, you can use Daffodil Delight that I believe is in that set, which is the color of our paper. I actually got a little tiny bit of water to see how the watercoloring works. That's kind of fun. Or maybe not. Yeah, I think I'll stick with just the pencil, no water. Just because I can't control this stuff very much right now. Okay, pretty much colored, I think, for the yellow. Oh boy, I gotta quit pushing on that hand. Gonna get myself in trouble. Okay, these little sprigs of whatever, have no idea. We're gonna color them blue, or you might want to color them according to the dragonfly that you have. That might be the better choice. My dragonfly is purple. Let's see if we've got a purple in here. My purple dragonfly, isn't it cool? Oh, come on. Isn't he cool? Love it. I have a yellow one in here too, which I also really like, the yellow. Let's see if I got a purple in here. I don't think so. Yeah, there is. Gorgeous grape. Okay. Okay, I'm going to color those little upright guys with gorgeous grape because I am going to use the purple dragonfly. Stop. Oh, coloring is wonderful. Okay. Ooh, that was fun. I feel like I'm in kindergarten trying to draw my first picture. There's some more up here. Okay, time for some green. And this is what, Mossy Meadow? No, garden green, that's right. So our leaves will be whatever green you have. I'll bet you guys can kind of guess. I haven't been playing with Copic markers lately. Okay. All right. Now, I want you to tell me, you can go ahead and color these guys over here if you want to. And I think I will right now too. Just a little bit in there. Not a lot. There. Craziness, huh? Okay. So you can see that coloring on the designer paper works quite well. Makes, again, another element of texture to the work that you're doing. So I think it came out really cute. I would have preferred a color other than garden green on this, but that's what I happen to have right here, so that's what we used. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and layer this onto the yellow piece of Daffodil Delight. Okay. On the back side, you will notice you have some designer paper as well from the two-sided, at least I think you will. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, here we go. If I go back toward the camera, it seems like it works better. Oh, all you left-handed people, I just don't know how you do it. And we have a lot of left-handed people. It's amazing. I wasn't aware of that until my husband pointed it out to me. I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, and he started naming off everybody that was left-handed. I'm going like, wow. Had no idea. Mine is a little bit off. You might want to trim the bottom of yours. Just depends. Oh, I guess it's okay. It's just hard to get it down here. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay. All right. Our trusty foam. We're going to glue to the back of this, and I'm going to have to put tape on the whole thing this time. Okay, there is that. Now then, get this in the right direction. It was. It looks, when I pick it up and look at it, it looks like it's a fold on that side, but it's not. Okay, some more tape, guys, on the back of your foam. So we can stick it down there. Oh, this isn't working out very well. Okay, and you can see from your sample in front of you approximately where this is going to get placed. About a ½ inch from the edge, and it looks like about a ¼ inch top and bottom. Again, if you use your grid paper, it kind of gives you an eyeball of how to line it up. Okay, there be that. All right, time for poppers. We're going to have to put some on the back side of our Dragonfly. And I put them on each wing and one in the center. So one down there, one there. Hope you can see. There and there. And one in the center. Actually, I'm sorry, you don't really have to put them on it would be the right side of the wing, because that gets layered on top of your artwork. So if you did do that, if you already did it, you're probably going to have to put double poppers on the left side wings. And even the body. I'm just going to ignore it and pretend like it's okay. Okay. Purple Dragonfly coming up. Something like this. Okay. And for our happy birthday, if you wanted to back this with a piece of yellow or a piece that matches your Dragonfly, you could, and then fussy cut around it. I didn't do that, but I am going to put a popper on each end of this. Very, very, very end on the left side. And close to the end on the right side. And then some tape in the center area. Okay, oops. I am going to make one end of this extend a little further than what I did on your sample. So it's like this, okay? Got the popper on both ends to kind of lift it so that it doesn't look funky on top of the part that's got the foam behind it. Okay, your art piece. And you are done with that one. Okay, actually, that is our last one, isn't it? I'm going to go get the designer paper and show you. Okay, girls, one thing I forgot to mention to you is that the bundle on this particular set with the Dragonfly has a punch rather than dies, and the Dragonflies on this particular piece of designer paper is what we used on that one card with all the different colors. It's really cute, isn't it? And that's that piece. This one is really pretty in the garden green. This one again has dragonflies. I don't believe, no, this one doesn't punch out, but it's very, very colorful, isn't it? Okay, and this is the one that we use today. Excuse my fumbling. I tell you what, I'm going to turn the screen down just a little bit so you can see these better, and that might help. Okay, bumblebees. A little bit of misty moonlight. There's quite a few in here. This is cute. We've got some blackberry bliss, crushed curry, some more misty moonlight. They've used some terracotta in these papers. Some more misty moonlight, some more terracotta, a fun little stripe in the misty, some more crushed curry, and this has the dandelions on it. Here's some more dandelions with the misty moonlight in the background and the garden green. This is a pretty piece. I like that. Oh, there's our little dragonflies again. Some more dandelions. Another pretty piece. I like that a lot. Some more crushed curry. This one is a replica of that other one I showed you. This is a smaller version. I mean, the pattern is scaled down. This is very pretty for a light and springy card, isn't it? Oh, a fun stripe again in the curry. And some more garden green. I'm rather fond of this piece. And that's all we have. So, I'm going to turn the screen up. And I think, oh, that hurt. Well, you're gone from my screen. My computer has seen better days. The graphic card is going out. Either the graphic card is going out or the screen itself is losing its connection. So anyway, girls, this has been a fun 45 minutes for me. I haven't got to do this for a long time, and I hope it worked out okay for you. I know that it's been a long time coming, and hopefully the April one will not be quite as long. Again, the host code for April, and you can place your order whenever you like, this week or by the end of next week, which is actually Easter weekend. So our host this month is yours truly and Lynn. So buy lots, okay? Here's your host code. Once again. Okay. NK46YBKN. Right. I will see you all again very soon. The April class I am going to have in-house for those of you who want to come, but you're going to have to let me know, and you're going to have to let me know right away, because I'm going to start the process of cutting paper and doing all that kind of thing. And if you're going to be here, you're going to get to do your own, just like the good old days. So let me know. I will be sending you out an email giving you the date of that actual class, or the weekend of that class, whichever I decide. I'm not so sure yet. if I'm going to do more than just one day. If it's going to be divided up between videos and in person, I'll probably just do one day. But I don't know that at the moment. I will let you know very shortly, probably before day's end. Okay? Thank you for joining me. It's been just a whole lot of fun. And I'm going to try to navigate my mouse over to the button to say adios. And I love you guys. It happens to be a beautiful day out there. There's sun shining, even though there was snow this morning. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.